Robert here, SESH on CHOO. As a shout out to Jinx. He asked me to do a shout out for some guy called Thompson or something like that. I've been with it the last couple of days. I've been kind of like woo woo woo, you know. I haven't been drinking or anything like that. Just not with it at all. Just brain damage, you know. It's not been good anyway. So, you know, my next YouTube video is what I'm going to do on YouTube. I come up with a great idea what to do, and you know, from what I'm going to do, you get to see a bit of where I live and that. You know, it's a beautiful island. I'm keeping the name of my island secret, but it's a beautiful, very isolated island on the west coast of Scotland. You know, there's quite a few islands. So, I did the first film today, basically, on a marker, what we call the beach. And you can see the damage to my car. I saw a beautiful girl and I crashed my car into a bollard. So this is a shout out to Sergeants. I can't remember who what the shout out for, but this is for you, Sergeants. You're a great guy. SESH on and CHOO. What I'm going to do is for the next 100 days, I'm going to kind of keep like a film diary of my life. It's what I'm doing anyway. I'm keeping a diary of myself. I'm doing a film book. You know, I'm calling it a film book. But it's so personal, so if I talk about that, I'm going to have to edit it before it goes onto YouTube. So I don't know when I put it on YouTube, maybe before I turn 40 or something. So I plan on doing 100 days in my summertime, and obviously in winter time 100 days, because where I live, there's such a difference between summertime and wintertime. I mean, in summertime it's beautiful, but in wintertime it's just horrendous. You know, the weather is just, you know, awful. You know, it's dangerous as well. I mean, you know, I mean, if you're walking on the beach, you can just be swept out to sea. You know, it happens. You know, it's a dangerous place to live where I live. So you can see the difference between summertime and wintertime, and SESH on. So she like a damn hat, SESH on and CHOO. So this is Sergeants. I can't remember who you want to shout out for, but I'll do any shout outs, no bother. SESH on and CHOO. So my next video is going to be talking about what I want to do for the 100 days. Starting from today, the 1st of April, Saturday the 1st of April. So I don't know if it is summertime, but where I live it's beautiful weather now, so it is summertime to me. So CHOO. So you see where I live and that, and it's a beautiful place, it really is. So my plan is basically, I do 100 films in summertime, 100 films in wintertime. That's 200 films a year. So in 10 years time, that's 2,000 films. So the reason I'm doing this is I want to have achieved 10,000 YouTube videos by the age of 40. No, I'm 31 now, so I'm 40. I'm gonna be like an old man at 40. So doing this is quite great, because I'm going to look back at my life when I was young, you know, and had stuff going for me and that, you know. So for each day I might make a couple of films. So I should definitely achieve, you know, 10,000. Especially doing this, making random YouTube videos anyway, doing the puppet shows and all that kind of stuff, you know. I should definitely achieve my goal of 10,000 YouTube videos by the age of 40. Definitely, yeah, why not? I mean, my actual film book, I started in the year 2015, and I actually started in a mental institution, you know, where I was sectioned under the Mental Health Act. It's really not that bad a place where I was. I mean, obviously if you don't do what they tell you, you get attacked, and they touch your bum, and they don't say stuff like that. I mean, that's a bad part of it, you know, but as long as you behave yourself and, you know, you take your medication, that, you know, it's a good place to be, you know. People are nice, you know. It's not so bad. It's not such a bad place at all. Obviously, you know, they lock you up and that, you know, and stuff like that. But hey, you know, you get a bit of time in the garden to play, you know. So SESH on and CHOO. Check it there. So SESH on. So shout out Sergeants. SESH on. Woo! SESH on. CHOO. So that's it for SESH on.